What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video we're gonna be doing another tier list video, and I was actually surprised I hadn't done this yet, but we're gonna be ranking all of the Marvel movies from S to D. So without further ado, let's get started. And I think it's only best to start at the first movie, which was Iron Man. So Iron Man was a very good movie. I actually enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed a lot of the older ones more than maybe the newer ones. So it was one of the best movies, and I'm gonna give it an A tier. It's not really that high A tier, definitely not S tier material, but definitely a very good movie. And we can go to another origin movie, I guess you can say. This time not as good, but we're gonna talk about Thor. Now Thor was a good movie, but it was more of a mediocre movie. Not like it didn't have that much like feeling, didn't make as much sense either, and the plot just wasn't as good, in my opinion at least. So I'm gonna put it at a B tier. Definitely not a bad movie, but not really a good movie either. And now let's do the first Avenger. Now the first Avenger was a good movie, but I'm not sure where to put it here actually. I don't know if it's A tier worthy. It's definitely better than Thor in my opinion, and for that I'm gonna put it right above Thor in a B tier here. And then let's talk about arguably the worst MCU movie, the Hulk. Now, I'm not sure if I should put it in C or D tier. It was pretty bad. Also, this was before Mark Ruffalo, which I think is an excellent actor. So I think I'm gonna have to put it in D tier. The story just doesn't line up. When they talk about Bruce Banner in other movies like Avengers, it doesn't really make as much sense. Now, the first Avengers is a mind-blowingly good, underrated movie. I don't know why more people are not talking about how good the first Avengers. It's one of my all-time favorite Marvel movies. I mean, it's one of my all-time favorite movies just in general. I'm definitely an S tier there. Now let's talk about Guardians of the Galaxy. It's been actually quite a while since I watched Guardians of the Galaxy, but I remember the first one being very good, very funny, and entertaining. For that, I'm gonna put it right above Iron Man in A tier. Now, Avengers Age of Ultron was not as good as the first Avengers. It's still a very good movie and one of my favorite Marvel movies, but definitely not the best. Not as good as Guardians of the Galaxy, but better than Iron Man, I'd say. So I'm gonna put it right here. Ant-Man then. Very funny movie, actually. Paul Rudd is just a great actor, and I think it's gonna go in A tier here. I'm not sure if I should I think I'm gonna put it behind Iron Man 1. But still a very good movie, in my opinion. But what's not a good movie is Thor The Dark World. Like, it's an okay movie here, but I'm not sure what to put it. I'm gonna put it higher than maybe some people think it, B tier here, because I just really like Thor and stuff. But it's not really a good movie. If like I wasn't so partial to Thor, I'd put it down there, but I'm gonna keep it up here for now. And let's talk about Captain America the Winter Soldier. This is amazing movie. This is like the best solo movie in my opinion, except for maybe Ragnarok. It's like such an amazing movie, and it introduces Falcon and stuff, and I just love it so much. Definitely an S tier. And you know what? I'm gonna put Thor the Dark World in C tier. It's fine. Let's talk about Iron Man 2. I think the first Iron Man movie was one of the better Avengers movie. The second one though, I didn't like it that much. It was okay. I'm gonna rate it above Thor here, but not above Captain America 1. Let's just finish the Iron Man franchise here with Iron Man 3. And this is the worst movie of any Avengers movie. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I didn't finish watching the movie. I just skipped to the ending when he blows up all the suits and stuff. I couldn't watch the 10 rings and all that nonsense. I just read a synopsis of it later. I couldn't handle it. It was really boring, and I didn't like it that much. The beginning was actually decent, I guess, but yeah, it just started to degrade. Ant-Man and the Wasp was similar. Obviously, it's better than Iron Man 3, but it just didn't hit the mark for me. I'm gonna put it in a high B tier. I'm gonna put it right after Captain America. Now, let's talk about Civil War. Now, Civil War, again, an incredible movie. Most of the Captain America movies are amazing, and I think a lot of people forget that Civil War, even though it has like most of the Avengers, more Avengers in Civil War than there are in 1 and 2. Most people don't think of it as a Captain America movie, but it's one of the best Avengers movies. As you can see, it's an S tier there. Let's talk about Spider-Man Homecoming. I liked it, but not that much. It's kind of a low B tier because the villain, I didn't like the villain. one that much, to be honest. I'm gonna put it right in the middle of Ant-Man and the Wasp and Iron Man 2. And Spider-Man Far From Home was a very good movie. Actually, I really liked it. I'm gonna put it right behind Avengers 2 because that one is Avengers movies, and most of the ones where they're all grouped is great. But Spider-Man Far From Home, like all the trips and stuff and all the things I see, like me being the geography nerd that I am, it's very interesting. Let's talk about Thor Ragnarok. Arguably like the best solo movie. Like I don't count Civil War as a solo movie. Also, I think Civil War is better than Winter Soldier. I'm just gonna put that there. I'm gonna say it's tied with Winter Soldier here because both of them are very good solo movies. In the other movies, he's more serious and sad, right? I think he would more be like lighthearted, funny. I think most people would imagine Thor being like. And same with like, and then Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, it wasn't as good as Volume 1. It was still a very good movie, definitely A tier worthy in front of Iron Man. But yeah, the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise is just pretty solid, good movies, in my opinion. And then, speaking of solid, good movies, we have Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is another masterpiece of a movie here. I don't know what to say about it. Like, obviously, there's the iconic Dormammu have come to bargain scene, which is very iconic and very funny and great. And the plot actually makes quite a bit of sense, unlike some of the other movies. And like the whole like humbling and the hero's journey or whatever. Yeah, very good. I'm gonna put that up there. Captain Marvel, on the other hand, I'm gonna put below Dark World. I kind of hated the movie. It was kind of a weird movie. Captain Marvel was too overpowered in my opinion. Right? She didn't go through a training arc or anything like Thor had to. She just was OP. Yeah, so I think it's a solid C tier here. Black Panther though is another one of those like I think people associated like with black, right? And it is actually great here. A lot of these solo movies we can see are doing really good here. I'm gonna say like all four of these movies here, they're tied. Like I can't choose between them. And finally we got the two main ones. We got Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. I don't like these movies as much as people like seem to like them. I don't like them that much. Infinity War is a solid A tier. I'm gonna say it's better than Guardians of the Galaxy because all of these people, you know, they meet up. It's great to see all of these characters here like become emotionally invested into finally meeting each other and like filling all of your what ifs, like how would they meet, who would win in fights and stuff. So that's kind of great. Now Endgame, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like that. I'm gonna put it on the top of B tier, but I feel like it was kind of disappointing. The end was great. The end of Endgame was incredible, but like the rest of it and like I guess it had an okay approach to time travel, but then it didn't really make sense at times. And then, you know, now with the TVA and stuff, like kind of weird, doesn't really make sense. Feeling like you don't really know why, but it just feels off to you. That's how it feels for me. It's still a great movie, and but yeah, that guys, if you did enjoy the video, you can obviously subscribe to the channel and you can get notified by hitting the bell for more content. And if you liked the video, you can leave a like. It helps with the algorithm and stuff, you know. Peace out and bye.